3 to 4 weeks. She's ably assisted by Jeff the Bell Ringer Boyle and Anthony Vleck. I am Gavin Baker, auctioneer and property manager. Collectively and proudly we represent one of the fastest growing and most progressive real estate companies in Melbourne, iTrack Real Estate. We are also joined today by Gavel. Gavel is a live streaming app where you can watch anywhere in the world with a delay of approximately half a second. That's how advanced they are. So if you've got family overseas needing to see a live auction to help you with your bidding, we've got all the bases covered. You could be on Port Douglas having a holiday, helping your family buy a property from the comfort of your own deck chair beside the pool, drinking pina coladas. On behalf of our vendor, I'd like to extend you a very warm welcome here today to purchase this magnificent little unit here at number 2 at 3 Boronia Road in Boronia. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the auction process, today's proceedings will take place in 3 parts. Firstly, I'll go through the particulars of sale. Secondly, a brief description of the property. And third and finally, I will open the property to you all for your spirited bidding. The vendor's agent is iTrack Real Estate. We are selling for and on behalf of our vendor, Unit 2, Number 3, Boronia Road, here in Boronia. Contracts have been on display. We are selling by public auction, whereby unless you have a predetermined figure agreed to by the vendor, a 10% deposit is required upon signing the contract, should you be the lucky purchaser. With all the modern conveniences with banking, we can take a $5,000 net bank transfer today with the rest of the money deemed due payable on Monday for your convenience. The goods and chattels included in today's auction are all fixed floor coverings, electrical light fixtures and fittings, window furnishings and all fixtures and fittings of a permanent nature as inspected. Settlement day or the balance of monies is deemed due payable in a 30, 60, 90 day time frame, so very flexible for you. The property is vacant and the owner will settle at your earliest convenience. In brief, the rules of today's auction are: subject to the vendor's reserve price, the highest bidder whose bid is accepted by the vendor shall be the purchaser. I, as the auctioneer, will determine the minimum and the maximum which the bidding shall be advanced, and no bid once made shall be retracted. If a dispute arises concerning the bidding, I, as the auctioneer, will determine that dispute, or alternatively resubmit the property to you all at the last undisputed level. The vendor reserves the right to bid once or more by their auctioneer, refuse any bid, or withdraw the property from sale at any time without necessarily declaring the reserve price. By law, only I, as an auctioneer, can make a bid on behalf of the vendor. A vendor bid is nothing to be scared of. It is simply a counter offer made by myself on behalf of the vendor to suggest to you all that the property will not be sold at that level. And as I said, only I can make a vendor bid. What's on offer today? Well, the unit itself is set on approximately 310 square metres of land. It's got the double garage, the shelving and everything you can see in the garage will be staying for the purchaser. It's got the 3 bedrooms with the semi-ensuite effect from the master bedroom. The spacious lounge, kitchen, meals area. Ideal, absolutely ideal for a first home buyer or somebody downsizing, wanting this lovely secluded, try saying that fast, secluded location. It's got a few surprises to it. It's got the solar heating, the air conditioning, the ducted heating, the ducted vacuum, a security system. A lot of thought's gone into making this particular unit. So you've got the Foxtel connections. You could very easily settle yourself in, make yourself at home with all the mod cons available to you here today and moving into the future. What about the location? Moments from the Boronia station and shopping complex where you've got Coles, Kmart, Safeway, There's a few restaurants there as well. You've got Zagami, Hoops. On the other side, you've got the fruit market, TAB. It's all down there. For those that don't want the hustle and bustle, head up to the Basin, the Cherry Tree Hotel. Kick up your heels, have a couple of frothies, enjoy what is a great night of karaoke. I love it. Anyway, I digress. Today, we will be selling on a first call, second call, third and final call, and when the contract hits my hand like so, the property will be deemed sold. No late bids will be entertained. In fact, it is illegal in the state of Victoria for me to take a late bid, so I implore you, if it is your strategy, your action plan, to wait to the very last second before shouting out a bid, putting up your hand, or seeking assistance from Laurel, Anthony, or even Jeff, it may be too late. Once the contract hits my hand, the property will be deemed sold. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not standing in the sun, it is a cold day. I'm not going to keep you much longer. The rest of it is really up to you. Who would like to give me a fair and reasonable opening bid for this magnificent property here at Unit 2, Number 3, Boronia Road in Boronia? Anywhere at all. Always the interesting part. I have a prize for the first person that puts their hand up. Start me anywhere you like. Can I suggest 400? Who'd like to start me off at 400? 450. At 450, fairly bid, lady to my right. At 450, and I'll take a rise of 20. 450, fairly bid. It's a game that more than one can play. For the first call at 450, surely not. Second call at 450. Can I stay in 20s? I've got the 450. We'll make it 470. At 470 I have. Nod's as good as a win. At 470 it's straight back to you. Looking for 490. At 490 she's straight back. She's quick. You better be quick. At 470 I am fairly bid. 490, sorry. At 490, still in rises of 20. Let's say 510. At 490, for the first call at 490. For the second call at 490. Give me 10. Take me to 500. Make it easy. At 500 I have. I'll extend you the same courtesy of another 10. At 500, 510. At 510 I have. She's straight back. At 510, fairly bid. Still in rises of 10. Can I say 520?
520, 2,000 more.
At 510 I have. I'm still in rises of 10. You know I've got the 2. You want to take me to 20?
520.
At 510 I have. 520?
520. 512.
You know I've got the 2. Take me to 520. We're going to get there anyway.
520?
At 520? Fairly bid? 520? Laurel?
520.
At 520 I have. I'll take 5 now if it helps. At 520 I have.
531.
I'm in 5s.
What do you mean?
I'm at 520.
Yeah.
You want to give me 5? I don't want 1, I want 5. At 520 I have.
540, Gav.
At 540, you bidder, person to the back. At 540, I'll take 5 if it helps. At 540, fast game's a good game. At 540 I have. For the first call, at 540. Second call at 540.
545.
At 545. At 545, fairly bid, in rises at 5. Take it to 550. Odds as good as a wink at 550 I have. Straight back to you. At 550 I have.
555.
At 555. Fairly bid at 555. She's hanging on, but she's hanging. At 555,000. For the first call at 555. Second call at 555. Surely not. This location, this unit
565, Gav.
at 565. Strong bid. 565. Moment to think. It is a big decision. At 565. He's holding the keys. You're holding the brochure.
570.
At 570. At 570 I have fairly bid. Lady to my right. At 570 I have. Can I suggest a knockout at 580? I think we're going to get there. At 575 I have. Fairly bid at 575. We understand this is a big decision for everybody that's trying to buy real estate at the moment. At 575, bidders with the gentleman at the back for the first call at 575. Second call at 575.
58. Yeah. 580.
At 580. She hesitated, but she did it. At 580. I thought we'd get there. At 580. At 580. For the first call at 580.
582, Gav.
582, I'll take the 2. At 582.
We're on the market, Gav.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the market, we are selling. For the first call at 582. Take one if it helps. I told you I had a prize for the person that got us started. There's a $25,000 scratching. Let's see if it helps. At 582. She looks scared to scratch it.
582, 250.
582, 250. I'll get your cord and start scratching. At 582, 250. I know you both want it. Can't see you living together.
585.
At 585. At 585. The ball's in your court. For the first call at 585. Second call at 585. For the third and final call at 585. Are you sure you're out? You're out? Thank you very much for your bidding. How did we go?
No,
$25,000 there.
Can I
Drink
that?
single malt scotch, by the way. At $585, we are selling! Selling! So, congratulations. Congratulations. If Laurel or any of the iTrack team can help you moving forward, we'd be honoured to do so. Thank you for attending another successful iTrack auction. Thank you for coming. Well done.